Hi everyone, this is Crystal with the Healing Soul Tarot. Thank you all so much for joining me, and thank you for the 24 subscribers. I couldn't be more happier about that. Like I said, totally new channel, trying to get things up and running, get organized, and yeah, I'm just stoked. I never thought I would get to 24. So thank you guys for just, supporting me and yeah, being the first to kind of come aboard. So anyway, it's Saturday. I hope everyone's having a good weekend. And because it's the evening, I'm just sort of feeling like a good vibe. I thought we would get a general energy reading, just some advice from the higher beings, the spirits, and see what they have to say. Okay? So, as always, before we get started, I'm just going to clear the energy and just mind your ears, okay? So take a deep breath. Okay. I kind of got a different setup tonight. I'm kind of happy about it. I'm at the coffee table. Normally I'm kind of standing at a counter, but I just prefer kind of sitting and being able to relax. Anyway, all right, so let's tap into the current energy. Ancestor, spirit guides, angels, and higher beings, please come forward with any messages or advice you may have for the collective this evening. Any advice, direction, guidance, wisdom you could offer, that would be greatly appreciated. Thank you so much for your continued blessings. Okay, let's see. So we have Earth pulsing, pulse of the mother, slow down, time in nature. The cosmic heart, devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. I hope you guys can see the cards. Let me see. They're a little further away, but... Activated earth, power places, ley lines, trust where you're led. Yeah, there's a divine guidance at play here, definitely. Loosen your grip. Coping mechanisms, density, addiction, let God in. Yeah, I feel that, the divine, the higher being, spirit, whatever you believe, they're asking you to put faith in them, to take time out and just know that they have the best intentions. They have so many great things in mind for you. Baby steps, action, follow your intuition before it makes sense. They want you to put their trust in them. Water your garden, nourishment, body care, tenderness, rest. Yeah, they're really, what I'm getting is, everything is divinely guided in your life. You're on the path that you were meant to be on. But the divine also wants you to take time out and enjoy life. They know that you've been, working really hard and trying to, get to a certain level in your life. But you know, sometimes you want to keep things under such control, but they're asking you to loosen your grip, okay? And take baby steps. All right? Not everything has to happen all at once. They see that you've been putting in the hard work spiritually, you know, even materially in the physical world if you're starting something new, but they see that you've been working really hard, but they want you to look after yourself as well. They respect your devotion. You're doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing. But don't forget to look after, water your garden, nourishment, body care, tenderness, rest. They see that you're almost like a seed right now, finding your step, connecting to earth again, getting your foundation, your footing back again. And they realize that, you know, you may have planted some seeds in the past, and if you take care of those seeds, they will grow and bring forth, you know, abundance, whatever that abundance is for you. You know, you take care of them, water your garden. You've done the work, and they want you to just know that they've got your back. The divine has your back. You're right on point right now with your spiritual journey. But you got to trust them. Maybe that's a bit of a struggle right now, but they're really asking you to trust the divine. Okay? Let's get a little bit more detail, okay? So, oh, that one already came out. Just 1 second. All right, what is this earth pulsing about? Give us more detail about slowing down, pulse of the mother, time and nature. What is this about? Yeah, this is me. This is nice. So we have Diamond, the book, and the ribbon. In connection to the earth pulsing, and I mentioned already about, you know, sort of planting a seed. This sort of applies to coal in the ground as well. And under enough pressure, that coal becomes a diamond. And that's where you're at right now. You know, you're studying and learning, working on yourself. You've been doing that. But this gift is coming. All of your hard work is going to pay off. You know, it's okay to slow down. You've been applying not bad pressure, but just maybe working really hard. And maybe you have been putting pressure on yourself. I don't know. I said it for a reason. But maybe you've been putting pressure on yourself to get further along or to level up. But the divine is telling you it's okay. You can slow down and take some time in nature. You know, you've learned so much. You've come so far. There is a gift coming, okay? A reward for all your hard work. Okay, tell me more about the cosmic heart. We've got blood, arrow, and star. you've almost, like, you're very devoted, very, it's almost like I was going to say the first word that came to mind was a blood pact. You've made a deal or have sworn to yourself to go in a specific direction. Maybe you are very spiritual. Maybe you have some gifts, but you've chosen to go in a very different direction than most. Okay, and you've made a blood oath to yourself. Okay, to make your life a moving prayer. Okay, you've chosen to walk in the light because we have the star here. You've chosen to follow your dreams, your wishes. You have a goal in mind. Your sights are set. If you haven't made that deal with yourself, please do that, okay? Because your dreams are worth following, okay? Your wishes and dreams, it's worth fighting for, okay? Your life is a moving prayer. The divine is here watching out for you and giving you protection, okay? Activated Earth, what is this? Come on. Okay. So we have, okay, there's quite a few cards that came out. Oh, wow. Okay. They want you, you've got the flower, fire, the tree, coin, and the devil. So with this activated Earth card, I'll lay them down here so you guys can see them. With this activated Earth card, the divine's asking you to find your source of power. Tap into that, okay? Whatever ley lines or power lines that are there, they want you to really find that and just trust where you're led, because that's where you're going to find your energy. That's how you're going to build up your energy. You guys are this sort of flower. Maybe, like I said, it's been a rough journey, but maybe, it's blood, sweat, and tears. It's all worth it. You might have even been pierced by a few thorns in life that made you bleed. We have this devil. Maybe there were some things that were holding you back, people, places, or things that were negative. But it's time to, make your connection, put your roots down, and focus on your abundance and creating your own energy, a new energy field. But you have to trust the divine and trust where you're led. Trust your instincts. Your instincts are basically messages from the divine. And as you get more skilled with listening to those instincts, you're really tapping into the messages or the signals that you're getting. I shouldn't say signals, but you're just beginning to, or will begin to see the path laid out before you, and get a better understanding of where you're meant to be in life. But it is about trusting the divine. You are on a divine journey, and they just want you to know that to keep going. Basically, keep going. You made this blood oath to yourself, right? but they want you to take time out too, just to look after yourself. You know, we've got the loosen your grip card and the devil card. And I said, you know, there might have been some things that were holding you back. People, places, or things, addictions. Maybe you felt like your spirit was just being crushed with this, you know, regarding the density of it. They're asking you to loosen your grip. You may have been trying to be so guarded and so protected in life that you know, maybe closed yourself off for fear that these devil energies will come in, triggering, you know, coping mechanisms that may not were so good for you or great for you, right? And we all do that. We, you know, try to cope sometimes the best way that we can. And there are good ways of going about that, and there are negative ways about going or doing that, going about that, or whatever I'm trying to say. But just, you know, trusting the divine and know that you can move past this. You were being led out of whatever difficulties you've been facing. And these characters or people, places, or things, whatever, they're in the past. You got to let those things that are holding you back. It could even be negative thoughts, your own thoughts talking to you. You know, the hamster wheel that we all have. What is this? Loosen your grip. Get more detail about this. Coping mechanisms, density, addiction, let Godhood. Okay, so you really have to think about, contemplate about what are these things that are holding you back. Okay? Yeah. You really got to open your eyes and try to figure out what are the things that are holding you back. Maybe you smoke and you smoke too much. I don't know. But it's like you really got to, the stick, I always think of it like a walking stick. You can lean on it. It'll support you, but you can also use a stick to sort of beat back the bushes if you're going through the forest, right? And you're trying to see through the trees, find a direction. But you really got to take some time to think about what these things are, what you need to let go of. It could also mean like, you know, your third eye is beginning to open and you're just beginning to see things in a completely different way. You're starting to see that the things holding you back just no longer have any power over you. Okay? What is this baby steps about? You have the ear. Okay. Yeah, you've got the, okay. Yeah, you've got the ear. So baby steps, you know, listen to yourself. Follow your intuition. The more skilled you get at, the more skilled you become. I can't say the words. The more you learn how to listen to your own instinct, okay, the louder it's going to get. The divine telling you, you know, you may have had to clear away a lot of stuff, but there's room for regrowth, okay? The stumps always regrow or will try. They're fed by, you know, the other trees around them will try to send them nutrients to make them regrow. So follow your intuition. okay? Before it even makes sense. You'll know, okay? You'll know as you learn to listen, okay? This is just actually really good advice, I think. Anyway, water your garden. Nourishment, body care, tenderness, rest. Let me get some more advice about this card, please. Sometimes, not sure. Yeah, nourish your garden. I mean, we've got the mushroom, right? You're growing, changing, okay? Manifesting things, working your magic. Look after that inner child inside you. Treat them with great tenderness. All right? If that child inside you, you know, if there's any childhood trauma, nourish your body. This is important, okay? Look after yourself. That's for some of you if that's happening. And if it is, I hope you all, you know, start by going to see your doctor if you're struggling, all right? This is no place to drop anchor. And that's a quote from Girl Interrupted. Whoopi Goldberg says that to Winona Ryder. This is no place to drop anchor, or something like that. Anyway, but you are doing what you're supposed to be doing. Resting, make sure you do that. Nourish yourself, water your garden. Great things grow from the darkness, right? Rediscover that innocence, okay? But you're manifesting everything and doing really well, okay? You're doing well. So let's get just some of the Seasons of the Witch, Beltane Oracle, and get some final advice. Not final advice, we'll see how long. I'm not sure how long this is going. I'm trying to keep my videos to about a half an hour. We'll see. I gotta figure out the data situation here. That's why I haven't been posting a lot, because the data here is out of control. So I'm just trying to do some research to figure out. My current provider doesn't have unlimited data. So anyway, if anyone has any suggestions, if you're in Canada, put it in the comments below, if you don't mind. Okay. Indulgence. You are worth every desire, every dream. Demand what is yours. Demand what you need. So yeah, I mean, this is part of water your garden. Look after yourself. It's time to treat yourself just well. Indulge. In a good way, in a positive way. You deserve that. You know, we all deserve to be well looked after, nourished, and nourished spiritually too. Not just, you know, eating good food, but that's good too. But, you know, you have a right to indulge. You have a right to say, you know, this is what I need. This is what I don't need. It's okay sometimes to be selfish if it means looking after yourself. And you are worthy. The divine wants you to know that you are worthy and worth every desire, every dream that you've ever had. You are able to manifest the things that you want. So demand what is yours and demand what you need. You have great manifestation powers. Okay. But definitely, yeah. Think about having, on a new moon, a nice cleansing salt bath. And throw some of your favorite herbs in there on a full moon, okay? And that's a great way to manifest. Just lay there, let the water wash over you, and do whatever manifestation process works best for you. I like to just put on some music and see myself making those steps and arriving at that destination, okay? Sun God, come all, come now, expand into the skies and into the shadows below. You're being called. I always say if you're on YouTube looking at these readings, seeking more information about spirituality and how to connect to the universal collective, you were being called. This is part of your destiny. The higher beings are telling you it's time. I really believe that we are going to experience a new age of enlightenment, where people are really going to put more effort into learning and expanding their minds and becoming more tolerant and open and compassionate through education. But also, if you have a special gift, you're being called by the divine to use that gift. It's time to expand, time to grow, and really focus on your spirituality and putting that good energy out there. Everything that you do in life, I follow the rule of 3. As a Wiccan, forever mind the rule of 3. For what you do will come back to thee. So if you're a healer or someone who's an empath or, a leader or anything like that, whatever it is, the world needs your energy. So come forward, and it's time. Okay? Baby steps too. It doesn't have to be anything grand. If there's so many people, coming together as part of the collective and putting out good energy, that's gonna raise the vibration, right? I mean, it'll just happen, but it's like a little bit from many people. Small efforts have big gains at the end. We just need more people to come forward. Hand fastings. The pulse pulse through all that I am. No hidden form is left untouched. I am willing, I am risking, for I yearn for unity, spilled lustrously upon my lips. So yeah, I mean, if you're here, you're called to be here. You've made a blood oath to your spirituality, a blood oath to improve, to grow, to follow your divinely guided path. And this is your bond. You feel pulled and drawn in this direction. You're likely someone, you yearn for unity and peace and tranquility. So you're being called to come forward, okay? Come forward to use your gifts, and don't let anything hold you back. Follow your light. Okay? I think, let me see. I'm still recording. Okay. let's just get a couple of messages from the guides. Sort of final advice. I know I said final advice before, but I feel like we're missing something. Okay. Let's clear some room. If any of this resonates, please let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Okay, hit that notification button. The more likes I get, the more people, will be able to see these videos. Okay. I also haven't been posting as much because I'm trying not to get shadow banned. Okay, so I'm trying not to have a lot of videos get ignored. So please, hit that like button if you guys don't mind. My crew, my 24. I'm still stoked about that. Anyway, let's see. Any messages from the guides, please, for those who are here watching. Give without expectation. See, and that's the thing. If you're a healer or you have a special kind of gift, you're being called just to give. I mean, and don't expect anything back. Okay? When you give without expectation, the energy is so much sweeter. Okay? The energy you put out into the world is so much sweeter, stronger, more potent. Let go of ego. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing sometimes. Where was this? Loosen your grip. Yeah, sometimes it's hard for us to let go of our ego. And it's our own ego that can really hold us back, Oh, that's not going to work. That's not good for me. I shouldn't do that. Da, 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 da. Sometimes, letting your ego guide you could be your coping mechanism. But as we already said, the universe is asking you to let go. Let go of your ego and just trust them. Trust what you're being called to do. Okay? Oh, we got two. Yeah. And everyone has value. You have value. And lead by example. If you're on a spiritual journey, a healing journey, it's okay to speak that and speak about it and come forward and use that because it'll help others. So whatever gifts that you have, use that for good. And this is part of the new age of enlightenment that I keep talking about. It's going to increase the number of people who believe this to be true. We will start to respect one another and be kinder to one another if we get to this collective belief that everyone truly has value. Do what you will, but do no harm. Your beliefs are yours, mine are mine. And that's fine. Everyone is different. Okay? Everyone has value. Just because, my beliefs are slightly different than yours doesn't mean I'm going to hate on you or dislike you. That's your thing. What brings you peace to your soul, that's for you. But what brings peace to my soul, that's for me. Right? That's what the divine, the universe has laid out for me. Okay? But keep following the light. All right, everyone? Lead by example. Because right now, you're needed. Okay? Anyway. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much. And again, like I said, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification button. I'm going to try to do another reading for this evening as well. and get that out. I think we're going to do a soulmate reading later, so stay tuned for that to come out a little later tonight. Okay? All right, guys, as always, I love you and see you soon.